right where the left seats up there. I used to park right there all the time when the Qualcomm Stadium was over there because the stadium was over more to the right. I used to park my car where the stands are. But now this side in the Qualcomm Stadium, I had the opportunity to hang out with Benito Santiago's family, with my boy John the barber. He was my barber. My boy Heavy Lee's boy. Well, he was everybody's boy. Everybody got the haircut with him. Is that a trip? Yeah. Much love, Solid Tank. Yeah. So I used to be able to, man, I've walked this whole place. I didn't even know they had built all this stuff. Like, I used to walk and clean this whole place. I didn't clean this whole place before. Is that crazy? I've walked this whole place. I've power washed all those seats up there. I used to dump man, I would load up the thing with so much like the best products, right? And I dump it all over the concrete, all over the seats, power wash them down, power wash all the ground down. I would put in some work, boy. Yeah, man. It's my city, man. I had to do it. Hey, I cleaned all this corner to the left over there. If you look in that left corner, that stuff, it got it got the trash compactor, right? This place is new, but now the trash compactor was so nasty, homie. I power washed the whole thing, the inside, the outside, all around it. It had broken glass and old food all up under it. Man, I power washed the whole thing, gutted it all out. They put me up in there they put me in there because they didn't want me to be around, right? And be able to do nothing. So they figured, put him in the trash compactor, he won't be in there too long. Man, it was flies and junk. Man, I must have cleaned that whole, I gutted it all the way out. I started dumping solutions everywhere. Man, I power washed that whole thing. They said this fool is crazy. They was mad. I had it looking so good. It was unreal. Hey, all this stuff, that whole road, all the way down that road. Oh Lord, I swept and power washed that whole thing, man. Is that crazy? Yeah, the whole thing. I power washed every one of those seats up there on that, everywhere. Is that crazy? And that ain't no joke. I'm talking about it was so hot, it was unreal. That's the pride of San Diego, though. That's the pride in your city. You know, you see all around that building right there to the right where the sign is, the Snapdragon Stadium sign, all behind there. I gutted all that back up under there. It was all where that little thing is right there, that little whatever that is right there. You see, like right where that green sign is, all behind there was so nasty. Oh, it was horrible. Food and all kind of, man. I gutted all that junk out. Power washed it all. They was like, "What is he doing? Why are you doing all that?" Man, I gutted all the corners of that junk out, man. All this right here, all around there, all around where that building is, I gutted all around there. It was horrible. That's a trip, huh? I used to put some work in. They said this fool is weird. Yeah, he said he wanted. They was trying to tear it up. I'm trying to make sure it was right. I said, man, what is y'all doing, homie? Man, all the bars up there, I used to go up there and all the bars, I just power wash them and gut them all out. Man, I used to put in some work, boy. I loved it, man. I loved it. I sure did. I loved every bit of it. All inside the trash, different floors that got all the trash and like the supplies, the trash compactors to throw the trash. Man, that stuff will load up so nasty. Oh man, I would gut them all out and all the bathrooms, everything. I power wash the bathrooms, all kind of crap. They said this fool is crazy. Hey, I would dump all the best solutions down. I'd dump all the, I'd get a condola, that thing you roll, put all your stuff in. Man, I'll fill that thing up with all the best solutions, dump it all on the grounds, power wash the grounds. Yeah, man. For real. I just put some work in, man. I ain't messing with you. I put that work in for real, man. All up here, all over there. I power washed that whole thing, that building right there. That's where like the San Diego State little the clothing store is. They need to put them jacket. I need to design their whole situation. Let me do it. Going to have that right, you know. But we're gonna build Gucci, Louis Vuitton, VS1 collection. What else you think we should build? Liz Claiborne or something? Hugo Boss. Yeah, man. I used to put that work in, man. I ain't messing with you. I put that work in, baby. Yeah. And they tear me up. And they used to break in my car every day and do stuff all to me. They already knew when I would go to work. They be laughing and junk. I said, ooh, this is deep. But it always reminded me of like my grandfather because he had a job. I never really had jobs, but I had a few jobs. I had a lot of different jobs, but not really. But I just would use them to like help me boost up, and then I go from there trying to build my own situation. You know, because it just never really, I never really had like something that was concrete, so I never could like really depend on it. You know, so I just would try to create something else, you know. Yeah. But man, much love, man.